Hello all of YouTube, this is the Darkrai05 welcoming you back to Pokemon Black. In the last episode we got through about half of Pinwheel Forest, and in this episode we're going to continue on. Alright, now who do I have at the front of my party? A fainted Drillbur. Oh, what level is it? It is... wait, you know what? I'll just ignore it. Do I have any revives? Let me check my bag. Yes, I do have a revive in my bag. Alright. Whoops, tried to use down sock by accident. Alright. Use my last revive. It's okay. Wait a minute, another potion down here. 7 potions to be in fact. Okay, so anyway, in the rest of this episode, we are going to go through the rest of Pinwheel Forest. And I've pretty much given up on trying to get this camera straight. It looks pretty good right now, and I'll just have to keep it like this. I might record some console stuff today because I'll be able to use my the HD TV in my living room, so you don't have to worry about that black bar. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, coming through here, Ranger is going to battle us. Pokemon Ranger Irene is going to send out a Panpour, and now Drillbur is the bad choice of Pokemon here. Wow, that was, what a great start to the video, right? Oops, just about to reach over and press the A button with my other hand. Alright, so I've got a lot of time for recording today because winter break has officially started for me. I could have gone to school today, but it was only going to be a half day anyway, and there was nothing going to be happening in any of my classes, so I am actually sort of skipping school right now. But even my parents are cool with that, though, so, you know, I'm good. I'm good. I've got a lot of time to record today, and I'll probably have a lot of time to record over the Christmas break. So, anyway, this Ranger is going to give us a Peach Berry. We're going to continue in through this forest. I already told you about the wild Pokemon available in the last one. There's an item in there, a tiny mushroom, which reminds me I need to put my dowsing machine back on. And luckily it doesn't appear to be anything around here. Fight this Plasma Grunt up here, and now we're almost through with the forest, I think. I think like it's about pretty much just down that other log, and then we're pretty much at the end. But anyway, this one's gonna send out a Patrat. It's gonna keep going. So anyway, I'm kind of surprised I haven't asked about this yet. As I'm sure most of you know, The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword came out a good while ago. Some people, it's long enough where some people at this point have already beaten the game and everything. I have not. I'm barely into it. But anyway, I was just wondering, what do you guys, think about that game? I haven't played it that much, but I like what I'm seeing so far. It's new and unique for Zelda, and I mean, you know, I think this is probably one of the best Zelda games yet. I personally am still fond of Ocarina of Time as well, because that is just the first Zelda game I ever beat. And oh, wait a minute, I've got like a whole bunch of text cut off at the top of the screen. Let me fix that. Yep, I'm here to buy time. As you know, step lively, we're gonna get away. Alright. So, it's down here. Nothing in there. Got some items here. Okay. One of these bushes is going to be a Ranger battle. And it will be that one. Oh, yes, we have this part coming up next. We have alright, so there's an item we can get up ahead that I'm not going to have very much fun getting, but oh well. It's there, I have to get it. I'm covering this game 100% as far as I can. So I have to get it. And I hope this Pansear doesn't kill me. Oh, sweet, it missed. That's good to know. I've also been playing a lot of Super Smash Bros. Brawl lately that I may or may not record some of in the near future. I'll probably, not too long after I get myself a capture card. No telling when that's going to be, but I think my drill river still has a chesto berry, so I'm not worried about it falling asleep. Yep, still has it from the gym battle when I equipped it. Yeah, yawn if I haven't already told you about it. It basically, the first time it's used, your Pokemon will go drowsy, and then the next turn it'll fall asleep. Luckily, this gives you a chance to switch out and negate the status effect before it ever even happens. So, yep, that yawn can be a pretty interesting move. It's one of the only really accurate sleep moves, and there's only one 100% accurate sleep move. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Alright. So Drill grew level 19. And Dig! Yes, I can finally... I would have loved that if I had, like, leveled up in the last battle or something, but that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I really could have used that last battle. But anyway, so you noticed that the Irene had Panpour. Whoever this one was had a Panseer. So, unless I've already seen it, and I'm just, unless we've already seen it, I'm sure you can guess, the next Ranger will have a Pansage. Goodness gracious. I can't talk right now. See, do I have any more, repels, or was that my only one? I do have some more repels. Okay. Sweet, so now I don't have to worry about running into wild Pokemon. What? Oh, I ran into Shaking Grass. Okay then, that kind of surprised me. It must have showed up, like, right when I hit the, button. Let me turn the game audio down a little bit. And, we'll just see how much Dig does to this. I feel like leaving this in for some reason, just because you don't see it very often. Yep, so, see how much Dig does. Yeah, see? Considering that Audino has really good defenses, that's a pretty powerful Dig right there. I mean, just look at it. Oh, I hope it's not a citrus berry. It's Oran, okay. But yeah, see, Drillbur is a pretty powerful Pokemon. It just starts out with pretty weak moves. But now that it's got Dig, it should be pretty powerful. And we should have very few problems. And it's pretty fast, too, at that. Anyway, this is probably actually the farthest I've ever used a Drillbur in the game. Like, from the earliest point you could catch it onward. And see, that gave us a whole level right there. That's what I love about Audinos. Or Audinos, or Audinos, or whatever they're pronounced. I'm probably putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. And, yeah, so there's some Pokemon names that I'm just not good with. So you'll have to bear with me. There's a lot of discrepancy. I don't watch the anime, so I don't know how they say it. You know, if I had seen the anime and heard the way the anime said it, then I would just go with how they said it, but I've never seen it. So anyway, that was the TM for Grass Knot. It's a grass type special move. It changes base power depending on how much the opponent weighs. So, you know, some heavy rock type Pokemon. It's kind of ironic how it's effective, super effective against usually the heaviest Pokemon, the heaviest types of Pokemon. But anyway, here we have the final Team Plasma Grunt battle of Pinwheel Forest. A pursuer? A kid like you beat some of us? That can't be helped, but I'll take you on now. And here we go we're gonna battle Team Plasma. Team Plasma Grunt. They're all just called Grunt. They don't have names. They're all just Grunt. I mean, like, does Nintendo just not reveal their names to you, or do they just not have names? Or I mean, like, if Grunt is if they're all named Grunt, then like it would just get really confusing, wouldn't it? I mean, if all we know them as is Grunt, then do their commanders know their name? Like, otherwise, that could get really, really confusing. But anyway, we're pretty much owning him with Razor Shell, so I'm not worried at all. Not uno, bito? I don't know. I do take Spanish, but I don't know how to say one bit. Fury Cutter. It's a bug-type move. It only starts out at like 10 power, but every time you use it, it gets stronger. I think for now, I'm just gonna use it, replace it with Tail Whip, just because I don't have any use for Tail Whip really. And so Fury Cutter can be a decent move against like some grass types, I guess. I mean, it's not, in reality, it's not that good. I would replace it as soon as possible, but for now, it's not that bad. Especially if you can get a good chain going there. In fact, if this doesn't kill it, no, it's gonna kill it. What am I saying? I was gonna try to use it there, but whatever. So anyway, here, Team Fine, take your stupid skull. And then we get our dragon skull back. Put in the key items. So the dream our king had, the dream we had, won't come true. How are you holding up, fellow subject of our king? Gorm of the Seven Sages, I'm mortified that the skull which we went to so much trouble to obtain was stolen from us so easily. It's not important. We can afford to abandon the dragon skull. According to the results of our research, this is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma is looking. It is completely unrelated. But we will not allow anyone to disrupt our plans and get away with it. We will fix it so you never interfere with us again. And then Berg shows up. Oh, sweet! The bug Pokemon are getting all worked up, so here I come. And what do I spy with my little eye? This important looking guy. Are you here to help your friends whom I defeated? 005 Berg. The others didn't have anything. Who are you supposed to be? Is this guy the big boss? I am one of the 7 sages of Team Plasma. Getis, another of the 7 sages, will liberate Pokemon with words alone. The remainder of the 7 sages have ordered their compatriots to take Pokemon with full force. But the odds are little against us now. To you, the bug Pokemon use a bow, and the normal Pokemon use a Lenora, I say. Know your enemies, know yourself, and you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This time we shall retreat quietly. To secure the liberation of Pokemon, we will steal Pokemon from trainers. Even though you are gym leaders, we will not tolerate any further destruction from you. In any case, we will settle this someday. I hope you are looking forward to that time as much as I. They're a speedy bunch. What are you planning to do, Berg? Are you going to chase them? We got back the stolen skull, and if we corner them, there's no telling what they might do. I think I'll be heading back, Lenora. That is Berg's accent. That's settled. Well now, I'll be waiting for your challenge at Castelia City's Pokemon Gym. Yes, indeed. I am certainly looking forward to it. I don't know if he's French or what. I don't. He's just weird. I think he could have used some better character development. But yeah, that's part of the fun of the game anyway. 005, you're holding a Dragon Skull you worked so hard to get back, right? We give it to Lenore. We don't even get to move while we own it. 005, thank you so much. What a kind trainer like you taking care of them. The Pokemon with you must be happy. Here is a token of my gratitude. Please use it carefully. And we got a Moonstone. Moonstone evolves certain Pokemon, usually normal types, but it will also evolve Munna into Musharna. In fact, I think that's all it does in this game, but I could be wrong. But anyway, so at this point we have almost covered all of Pinwheel Forest. Here you can grab yourself a Miracle Seed, which will boost the power of Grass-type moves. Which is why I recommend that you don't say you got Snivy from the girl in Crane City that gives you the Mystic Water, Miracle Seed, or Charcoal. She asked you what your starter was. Don't say Snivy, because you're about to get a Miracle Seed in here anyway. And, you know, so that would just kind of defeat the purpose. Then you have 2 Miracle Seeds. So, but anyway, I picked Oshawott, so it doesn't really matter. And now we are going to fight the trainers over here. And, yeah. School Kid Millie, sends out a pie dove. You know how to handle these. It's not even that high leveled. I mean, you know, I'm over here at level 20. Pretty much got this whole thing covered at this point. And, these trainers have a bunch of level 16s. Don't worry, that will change. By the end of the game, I'll end up pretty underleveled, probably, unless I decide to take some time and grind off screen. Which I don't usually do, but who knows? I might just do it. Alright, so this is Dark type. Bug is super effective against Dark. Fury Coater is Bug. Purloin is Dark, so I'm just going to show you how much it does. Yeah, see, it didn't even get it to half health that time, but when I use it again, assuming it doesn't miss, which it can miss, then it kills it, showing that it got a boost in power. I don't know exactly how much the boost is per turn, but obviously if you use another move or if you miss, then its power goes back down to 10. Okay, I don't think this girl fights you. Yeah, she doesn't fight you, she's talking about some kind of weird science stuff. There's a hidden item. I think it's like somewhere. I don't think it's on this bridge or anything though. Oh, he doesn't battle you either. She does though. I think that school kid down there does. I think it's a school kid anyway. Look, look, this is his gym badge from Striaton City. Oh, you have it too. Then let's have a Pokemon battle to see who's stronger. Yeah, Striaton City. Definitely probably one of the hardest early gyms to beat ever. Besides maybe a Pokemon Yellow's gym, because the only starter you could ever get was completely useless against all of Brock's Pokemon. But that's beside the point. That's a completely different game. And so we'll just one-hit KO this Woobat with a Razor Shell. I do love Razor Shell. It's easily my favorite move in the game. Or favorite water type move, just even if there are a lot more powerful ones. Actually, I take that back. My favorite water type move is Waterfall, or maybe Scald, which we'll get into later. But it's still on my top 10 list. Yeah, Duat grows level 21, and she sends out yet another Woobat. So I'm going to send in my Drillbur, and we are going to finish you off. Is that her third? Yeah, that's her third Woobat. Good God. Okay. Well, third Woobat it is. Metal Claw away. Older Sleuth. Ah, that's useless. It's useless against me. About the only way it could be useful is if you were a normal type fighting a ghost type. That's the only time it could ever even be remotely useful, but it's not like normal is even super effective against ghosts or anything, so I mean, it's really completely useless. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? That's the theme of my research. You're a school kid. I keep trying to call him Skull Kid. I must really want to play Majora's Mask without even knowing it. That's another Legend of Zelda game for those of you who don't know. But anyway, so this is actually one of the highest leveled Pokemon we've probably seen in this forest. Well, oh no, I take that back. The first Pokemon Ranger had a level 20 Herdier, which is pretty strong. And like, if that didn't show you how good Herdiers really are, then, well, you know, you'll just need to use one for yourself to find out. But that's beside the point. We're not even there. We've way past that. And that was a pretty easy battle. Keeps telling me there's a hidden item, but I think it's like past somewhere that we can't get to yet. Like, I think it's like down there somewhere, but we can't get down there yet. So, you know, I'm just gonna go heal with the nurse outside of here. Yeah, you see, now that the Team Plasma people are gone, the music is, or was while we were in there anyway, the music was, the same as the Dream Yard. No, crap, I didn't mean to talk to her twice. I'm mashing A button too fast. That's my own fault. But, anyway, So now that all these trainers are defeated, that is going to be it for this episode. I will see you guys next time in Pokemon Black, when we head up here and see what is beyond here. So I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned.